I'm Alex. I'm going to be talking about the Lakers, and Lakers finally got their shooting guard, and they signed Caldwell-Pope to a 1-year, $18 million deal. Yeah, $18 million is a lot for actually Caldwell-Pope, but to me, I think the signing was really good, and I actually like Caldwell-Pope, especially on his defensive side. He's really good there. That's the thing Lakers needed. Someone could actually defend. Even though I love Jordan Clarkson, but he's not a good defender like Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope, he's a really great defender. I'm happy that someone actually took a 1-year deal because we tried it on Dion Waiters and even George Hill. They didn't take it, and we tried to trade it for Bradley as well, but that didn't work out. But the next option was actually Caldwell-Pope, and he was one of the better shooting guards in the free agency right now. So I'm happy with this deal. Got to give a hands to Magic Johnson and Rob to actually get this deal done. To actually get a little bit more money, Lakers did have to waive actually David Nwaba today, so that kind of sucks. I kind of like David Nwaba a lot. His defense was there. I know his offense isn't that great, but he's still proving himself. So I hope Lakers could sign him again to like another kind of contract, but I think another team will probably pick him up before we actually get the chance to sign him. Signing actually did happen really quickly because Lakers actually met him yesterday and also met with Rondo, and last night all of a sudden they actually signed Caldwell-Pope to a 1-year deal, $18 million. So I was excited about that because I was expecting Caldwell-Pope for going for like a long-term deal with another team, but he took that 1-year deal. So I'm really excited to see this lineup, how it's gonna be, because our lineup's gonna be Lonzo Ball at the 1, Caldwell-Pope at the 2, then you have Brandon Ingram at the 3, and also Randall at the 4, and then you have Brook Lopez. New scenario for actually Caldwell-Pope. This could be actually good for him as well because, you know, some players do need a different team and they'll do way better. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do, but I think Caldwell-Pope, he'll have a really solid season with the Lakers. I believe actually Caldwell-Pope, his field goal percentage and his 3-point percentage will go a lot higher this year for sure. I really want to see it go up to like maybe 45 from the field goal percentage, and then also maybe 40 or maybe 38ish from the 3-point percentage. Hopefully that goes up because I think Lakers are going to try to get him a decent amount of open shots as well because Lonzo Ball is going to be looking for him even in transition. Just want to get in transition a lot quicker this year because sometimes I feel like they're just jogging half the time to the half court last year. So with Lonzo Ball, they can be running in transition a lot, and Caldwell-Pope is actually good in transition, so also either driving into the basket or even shooting a 3 in transition. I think that's what Lakers can be trying. They're gonna have someone in the corner like Caldwell-Pope. They have someone running in the middle. That's gonna be either Randall or Brook Lopez. In the other corner, either the right or left, it's gonna be either Caldwell-Pope or Brandon Ingram. So I can't wait to see how that goes because Lonzo Ball is going to be looking for whoever's open in transition. If he's open, he might take a shot. If he's not open, either Caldwell-Pope or Brandon Ingram. One of them is going to be left and right. They can be getting a lot of dunks or layups as well. If they could play solid defense, I think that's where Lakers need to work on is defense. And we actually got Caldwell-Pope. He is a really good defender, but I'm not sure how that defense is going to be. But hopefully they do well this year and hopefully not to be dead last like last year because I'm not sure how Randall is going to be. Hopefully his defense does get better. Brandon Ingram, I think he could be a solid defender. And then you have Pope, who is a good defender. Lonzo Ball, he's not the greatest, but who knows? If this can be pretty much a team effort in defense, grabbing the rebounds and running as well. So I'd love to see how this team actually does. I'm glad we actually waited patiently for the Lakers because I know a lot of Lakers fans were actually getting pissed off that they weren't doing anything. They weren't signing in free agency, but guess what? They waited and waited. They finally got a solid player in Caldwell-Pope, who I really like. And he also could defend. And also, he could probably knock some down 3-pointer. He could also shoot in clutch time as well. With the old regime, I don't think that actually we're going to get actually a guy like Caldwell-Pope. So I'm happy Magic and Rob actually got this deal done. They actually got a guy who actually could defend, also could shoot. That's what Lakers really needed, and they actually got it. So I'm happy they got that 1-year deal done. I'm praised for the offense for doing that because I'm not sure how the old one was going to do because they actually did sign a guy like a Luol Deng and also a Mozgov to a huge contract. So I don't think that's going to be happen if they had Mitch and Jim there. But to me, Magic and Rob, they're doing a really great job right now. And also I like how they're putting this team together. It's really exciting to actually see and also gonna be exciting to actually watch as well. And the next person they're gonna sign is gonna be a backup point guard, so at least they could have a backup point guard now that they're looking for. That's either Rajon Rondo or even a guy like Tyler Ennis if they want to bring him back. I know they not gonna give a lot of money to Tyler Ennis. I think he's gonna make about 2-point-something million if they do sign him. Rondo, I think they're gonna try to give him the melee. If we have like the 4.3 million, who knows if you want the younger player or you want a veteran player like Rondo who's gonna back up Alonzo Ball, and he isn't about scoring. Rondo is more about passing the ball to get other players open, and that could be really good for some of the second unit players like Jordan Clarkson. He's gonna have some open shots. Kyle Kuzma, even Larry Nance Jr., Zubac. I'm not sure how the bench is going to start because that bench looks pretty good and there's a lot of depth there as well. Sometimes you also got to hate some Lakers fan because they always call everybody garbage because we finally signed somebody and now he's garbage or trash. But to me, he's a really good player, so I'm not too mad about it yet. 18 million, but you know what? At least it's getting off the books next year, and also it's not horrible as like Luol Deng or Mostov. And also Brook Lopez is off the books next year as well. Same thing with Corey Brewer. I believe we have over 54 million next year. That's a lot of money right there. That could go to all-star player or bringing back some of the players on a cheaper contract. So I'm not too worried about that. We at least have flexibility to do things next year, unlike we would have if we had the old regime, especially for this year or even a couple more years. I was thinking of making a different video for today, but actually the Caldwell-Pope signing happened last night, so I decided to postpone that video to another day. So we'll be probably signing another free agent pretty soon, maybe today, tomorrow, or next week. That could be a backup point guard, could be Rondo, or it could be Tyler Ennis, or another point guard who comes out of the radar that Lakers like. Who knows who that is? But, you know, Lakers did waive actually David Nwaba. I don't see David Nwaba coming back to the Lakers. I think he will sign with another team that really needs him. Because Lakers have about, 4 or 5 almost shooting guards. If you count Corey Brewer as a shooting guard, he might be the 3 coming off the bench. Then you have Jordan Clarkson. You also have Josh Hart as well. And now we signed Caldwell-Pope. So I don't see David Nwaba playing as much minutes because of all of this shooting guards we do have on the roster right now. Who's the backup point guard? Who knows? Because that could be also Jordan Clarkson be playing some point guard, maybe some shooting guard as well. I think he and Josh Hart, they could be combo kind of guard, being a little bit of point and also being a shooting guard. But who knows? We could probably be signing a guy like Rondo. If it's a Rondo, I could see maybe Jordan Clarkson being at the 2. If it's Tyler Ennis, I could see Tyler Ennis being on the bench a little bit more. He might not be playing as much minutes like he did last year, but he'll get some minutes, while Jordan Clarkson could be that point guard off the bench. Then you have Josh Hart. Then the rest of the players. This bench is really deep because all of them are going to be fighting to play some minutes on this roster, because some of them might not get any minutes, but some of them will get minutes. If they do well in practice or do well in games, you're going to see some of these minutes are going to be changing. Guys like Zubac, his minutes could change. Larry Nance, his minutes could be changed. Even Josh Hart, Jordan Clarkson. You might see sometimes Corey Brewer get some minutes. Even Luol Deng as well. That's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like. Comment down below if you really like the signing. And please subscribe if you want to see some more Lakers talk. And I'll see you guys next time.